welcome to the video. Looking good with the fresh cut. Welcome to the video, bro. Now, it's crazy to think, man, this is literally the final week of 2022. And it's insane, man, because it seems like just yesterday, right? We were counting down, waiting to start 2022, and it flew by just like that. And now we are at about to be in 2023 in a matter of a couple days. And I gotta ask you, man, those goals that we set, those ambitions, did you accomplish them? Now, if your answer is yeah, then I gotta tell you, man, congratulations, because you are pretty much top tier right now. You're like above your competition. You're above most people who haven't even started to work on their goals, on their dreams, who are just waiting, I guess, for next year. But that's the thing, right? There's always next year. And that's the false mindset that we set ourselves, guys, that we fall into this trap where we tell ourselves, it's all right, man, there's always next year, there's always tomorrow. We give ourselves that false hope of tomorrow, or there's always the next day, there's always next year, there's always next time. But we gotta remember, tomorrow's never promised, guys. So if we don't do something, if we don't act, if you don't start whatever it is that you want to start, if you don't start working towards your goals, the sad reality is, man, you might never actually start it. But no worries, man. That's why I'm here in this video to show you some tips and tricks on how to work on your goals and how to crush them for 2023. Roll the intro. Let's go. Some of the clips that I put was of Cancun. I was able to get some dope aerial shots of Cancun, but I was pretty bummed out because the quality of the audio wasn't the best. I didn't have the mic with me, the mic attachment for the camera with me in Cancun, so the audio was not good, and I wasn't gonna post a video where you could barely hear me. So I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bummed out, and I was frustrated that I did not bring that piece of equipment with me to record my videos to the top quality that I wanted to. But it's all good, man. Stuff happens, and that's one thing we gotta remind ourselves, man. Stuff happens. If you watch my last video, I had that boss mindset, right, where I didn't let it bother me. I said, you know what, I take this as a learning experience, learn from my mistakes and move on. So instead of getting the actual full footage, full videos being recorded in Cancun, you guys at least will get some cool, dope aerial drone shots of Cancun. So it's like, you know, you guys were still there with me. So alright, guys, so 2022 for me has been pretty hectic, and I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory of my 2022, right? I feel like I want to involve you into a little of what happened in my life 2022, man. For those of you who know me in real life, know that I was deployed the majority of the year. We went to originally help train the troops in Ukraine, and then right before stuff started popping off. Good thing we had moved out before the whole thing with Russia popped off. So we were out there in Germany and other parts of Europe, and I gotta tell you, man, it's been pretty busy. But despite all that, man, despite me being overseas, deployed, limited resources, I managed to not only get myself out there, my presence out there on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube even, you know, which is what I wanted to do. So not only did I do social media, I did YouTube, but at the same time, I did what I was most proud of, was starting my own business, which was, for me, it was a big stepping stone into helping me get to that next level. So even though my time was tied full-time to being confined overseas, but I still managed to find separate time away from there. Despite being limited resources, limited Wi-Fi, limited internet, the signal was very slow, very bogged down, just because we have so many people on that base, right? The reason I tell you this, guys, is not to brag about, oh, look what I did, look at my accomplishments. It's more of a way to tell you guys that there should really be no excuse for you wanting to do something and not being able to do it. You know, if you really want to start your own business, guys, sometimes the best thing to do is just start it, just do it. You know, I know sometimes we want to be prepared 100%. We want to watch all these videos on how to do it. We want to ask all this advice from people on how to do it. So I guess instead of ranting, I guess what I'm trying to say is the best advice for starting something is just do it. Just start it. You know, you learn as you go. No one knows everything from the get-go. No one knows everything when they're born. You learn as you go. You learn from mistakes. And the quicker you learn these things, the faster you become more proficient, and your business or whatever it is you want to do will flourish much faster. So, all right, man. So that was my little backstory. So as you guys know, Prestige Muscle. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, check out my website, prestigemuscle.com. Ladies, I got some dope leggings for you guys. Gents, we are working on the gentleman clothes line right now. The t-shirts, I'm not gonna lie, man, those t-shirts are dope. They're some of my favorite t-shirts. You know, I buy t-shirts from like Champion, Nike, what else? Hollister, Abercrombie, and it's insane how my shirt just stands out, right? I'm like, what shirt is this? You know, after like I wash him and I dry him and I separate him, and I'm like, what shirt is this? And then I look, I'm like, oh shoot, this is my shirt. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm not trying to say just because it's my brand, but like the quality just stands out, guys. Like, I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. Our quality blend is dope, you know what I mean? So definitely pick it up if you have it. The price is pretty reasonable, I'm not gonna lie, man. You spend a lot more money on like other dumb stuff that doesn't last, you know what I mean? These shirts will at least last you. So about to get a leg workout in, trying to grow my chicken legs. Let's go. The next advice I have for you guys that I fell victim to many times: no handouts. What do I mean by no handouts? Many times we're waiting on our friends, we're waiting on someone else, we're waiting on our spouse, we're waiting on our boyfriends, we're waiting on our girlfriends, you know, we're waiting on them to actually, for us to actually start whatever it is that we want to do. And many times, I gotta tell you, man, people don't want to see you succeed, you know. That's why I tell people, be careful of who you tell your goals and your visions to, because many times they want to keep you down, you know. So there's an analogy, a very interesting analogy that I've heard, and ever since I heard this, I'm like, damn, this is so true. It's called the bucket crab analogy, right? You see one trying to claw his way out to freedom, and what do the others do? The others will actually grab him and pull him down with them. sometimes life is just like that, guys. That's what I'm telling you. Be careful who you tell your goals and your visions to, because people, it's the sad reality we live in. People do not want to see you succeed. They want to bring you down to where they're at, to their level. As soon as you start shining or whatever, they're just gonna start filling your head with negativity. They're gonna start filling you up with like, oh, you're gonna do that? Come on, man. Why? So if I was to listen to people, because it's happened to me plenty of times, if I was to listen to people like, bro, you'll never amount to that. What are you gonna do that, bro? Why are you making Instagram videos for, man? You're never gonna amount to nothing. If you listen to people and listen to the negativity, their negative feedbacks, I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna want to do anything. Some people are not there to help you. So that's what I'm saying, man. Stop asking for handouts. Stop waiting on other people for you to act and actually do whatever it is that you want to do. You know what I mean? So I guess the bottom line of this tip, guys, stop asking for help. Hustle and grind. Work hard on your own without asking for help from nobody, and you will succeed. Just like that. Workout complete. Demolish some legs. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was a good workout. Quad focused workout today. So I think my new thing for legs is, instead of trying to incorporate both quads and hamstrings in the same workout, which can take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but it takes a toll on your legs too, especially for recovery, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna start doing is start splitting it up, do quad focused and then do hamstring focused. So focus on those two different things on different days. Is it gonna be more efficient? I will recover quicker, and I won't be in the gym all day. Sometimes leg days for me can take up to like 2.5 hours sometimes, because at least for me, I have to recover a little bit more between sets. So I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but for me, like, if I go nonstop without putting in the adequate rest between sets, I start getting the feeling like I'm gonna throw up. So throwing up in a commercial gym is not the coolest thing to do. So if we were like hardcore Dorian Yates style training, that'd be a different story, But I'm just trying to look good while I lift, so I'm not trying to throw up everywhere. But anyways, besides that, the last and final tip, man, I guess this goes along with my previous tip that I gave you guys, which is don't rely on others for your success, guys. Like, simply put in the work yourself, man. Work hard on your own. Do your own work, you know what I mean? There you go. The lighting is much better now. Put in the hard work initially on your own, guys. If you're starting your business, start it off by yourself. Put in the foundation. Lay the foundation by yourself. You're starting a website, you're doing social media, start filming yourself. That's currently what I'm doing right now. I don't have the funds right now to hire a videographer, a photographer, all that stuff. Maybe in the future I will, but for right now, just do whatever you can on your own, guys. Take care of the variables that you're able to control, which I think is the point on this tip right here, is take controls of your own variables, right? So is do the things that you can on your own, right? It'll be not only more efficient, but like I said, you won't be relying on others. If others cancel your plans, you're like, well, there goes my video. I can't film because I was relying on so-and-so to film, I was relying on Billy to come film me today, you know what I mean? So if you rely on others, you'll learn quickly that people don't have the passion that you have to start something. They're gonna cancel, they're gonna flake on you, they're gonna come up with excuses. So if you go based off their mentality, guys, you're never gonna get started on whatever it is that you want to achieve, right? So not only that, but successful people, despise those who are constantly seeking, help from others. They're maybe, hey, let's constantly, hey, help me on my channel. Let's say you reach out to a big YouTuber and right off the bat, you're asking for help, you're asking to collab, but you haven't put in your initial hard work, you haven't laid out your initial foundation. People don't know who you are yet. People despise those who are constantly seeking handouts from others, man. That's why I'm saying you don't want to seem like you're clingy, you don't want to seem like you're always constantly seeking validation from others. It's not gonna attract the people that you want to attract, you know what I mean? That's gonna do the opposite for you. It's gonna repel people away from you. So that's something you don't want to do. Like I said, guys, just put in the hard work, be consistent, and you will see like I said in the previous tip, success is gonna follow, guys. So it's good advice that people need to hear. You know, a lot of times people don't want to hear the truth, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? People just don't want to put in the hard work. People are just lazy, finding excuses all the time, and you know, yeah, that's why I decided to make this video. And it's funny because, you know, somebody reached out to me. They're like, hey man, you haven't been posting a video on YouTube lately. And you know, they're right. I'm like, man, that's cool how people can hold you accountable for your own things, you know what I mean? So if you have people like that in your life, those are the people that you want to keep in your inner circle. You know, people who will tell you the truth, people who are going to reach out to you and be like, hey man, you've been all right. Like, I haven't seen you post lately. I haven't seen you, you know, either posting on Instagram, or I haven't seen you posting on YouTube lately. Like, what's going on? You know, everything all right? Those are the people who really care about you. Those are the people who really want to see you succeed. So those are the true friends and true people that you want to keep in your circle. You know, like I said before, you want to keep the crabs out of your life. You know, you want to keep those people away from you, as far away as possible, because those are the people who are going to want to take you down with them. They don't want to see you succeed. And it's the harsh reality that we live in. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's a sad truth that we live in. That's why I'm saying, be careful with who you tell your goals and your visions to. You know, be careful of who you keep in your life, and be careful who you share your dreams to. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, because it truly helps out with the channel. And I'm just trying to help out as much people as I can. So again, thanks for tuning in. Stay blessed, and as always, keep it prestige.